Morning, everybody. Afternoon, everybody. It's just 1 o'clock on Saturday. Nobody's come to see me today. I was expecting visitors today. I don't know why, because nothing had been said. And thankfully, I haven't, cooked up a storm as I would normally do. So I guess I'm going to have visitors tomorrow now, so I'll do it for tomorrow. The thing with doing the cooking in the tagine is that it will keep till the next day. It's just basically like a Moroccan stew, and with olives and lemon, and it's lovely. I just don't want to eat my chicken meals any other way now than doing them that way, my way. I've come on to show you a little marvel. I got these a couple of weeks ago off Amazon. Not sure how many there are. There's a lot. How many are there? 20. So there's 20 of them. It's just a piece of wire inside, wrapped in foam and wrapped in the material, like a really silky material. And you can get your hair, and even mine will do, and you roll it up. Not doing it very well. You roll it up. What I tend to do is I would do it when my hair has been towel dry and left to dry for a little while, and then I'll put them in. That's loose, but you get the idea. And I'll put them in, and I'll either blow dry them and leave them in for a little while if I'm in a hurry. Or if I'm not in a hurry and I'm not going anywhere, I'm just messing around, I will just put them in and leave them in. And I've left them overnight actually, and it's worked. It's been really good. Look at all of them. I thought that I had my hair done by a neighbour of my mum's, Mrs. Smith, her name was, or my mum used to call her. Sorry, Mum, I'm going to tell one of your secrets. Mum used to call her Shagger. I don't even think Mum knew what the word meant, and I certainly didn't as a little girl. But Mum used to call her that name because Mrs. Smith, Irish woman from Dublin she was, and Mrs. Smith always used to come out with these expletives like shagging this and shagging that and shagging the other, and or feck this or feck that. Well, Mum knew that was a swear word, so she wouldn't use that. But she used the shagging word only to say, oh, here's Shagger coming up the road. Oh, dear. And Shagger would come up the road. As Shagger would come to Mum's, she'd get over the fence at the back of the houses, which led onto the allotments. I always used to play there. She'd get over there and she'd get up to Mum's when she saw the rent man making his way down to her house, because Shagger never had any money. So she would make her way and hide in Mum's house, really, until the rent collection man had disappeared. So, but anyway, digressing. Shagger had a little girl called Eileen, who was just a bit older than me. She had a girl and 2 boys, I think. And she used to, she wasn't particularly particular about her house. It was homely, let's say. And And I liked it there, you know, you could make as much mess as you want, she didn't care. She'd give it a good tidy round once a week, and that was it for the week. But in Shaggers you could do what you liked. And when I got the measles, she says to Mum, send Dan down here, they can all be together in the one room. So there was me and Eileen in one bed, Shaggers, two boys in the other bed, and we used to have a whale of a time keeping people awake. And the bedroom was the front room on the ground floor, because Shagger didn't have the whole house. She only had like a flat, an apartment on the ground floor. So if we'd been well enough, we'd have been out, we'd have been in the park, you know, but we all had measles and we were just horribly, horribly deformed looking. But we used to keep each other occupied, you know, drawing things. And Eileen, I remember, was good at doing cartoons, and I was good at doing puzzle books, and we loved each other's company. I'd love to contact them again, be in contact with them again. But anyway, I'm digressing again. Anyway, so Shagger, I don't know, we must have been going to something, wedding or something, and my hair was long and thick and black, and you can see a little on this picture of me. That hair is not dyed in any way. That was the colour of my hair and the colour of my skin. I remember somebody saying to me once, you've been touched with the tar brush, a bit of the tar brush going on there. And I was sort of offended, really, because it was said in a derogatory manner, and I was only a young girl, and I didn't understand. But as it happens, you know, my maternal grandmother was Spanish. Didn't find that out till I was in my 40s. Digressing again. So anyway, we were going out somewhere, I don't know where, and old Shags said to Mum, I would do Anne's hair for her. So she did my hair in little bits of rag like this, and she'd get the rag and she'd curl it round and tight as can be. Ooh. And she put all these things in my hair. They were all sticking out of my hair like fingers pointing every way, white fingers. All was well. Well, no, it wasn't actually, because it was pulling on me. It was very uncomfortable, but I could cope until we went to bed on the night, and I was sleeping in the same room, same bedroom as my two sisters. As you can imagine, there was a lot of us. There was 10 of us. You know, we all had to double and triple up. So I was sleeping in the same room as my sisters, and I lay down, tried to sleep, and I was crying. I was just crying, and they couldn't soothe me. They couldn't. So my sisters, May and Alice, they undone all of these rags. All of these rags just flew out every which way they went. And the next morning, Mum was expecting to get me up all beautified with my hair all curly and gorgeous for going out. And it was just, and all these rags were on the floor. So my sisters were saying, well, we couldn't get any sleep with her. You know, she wouldn't stop crying. So Mum gave me a good belt round the ear hole and apologised profusely to Shagger, who wasn't particularly bothered anyway. So that's the story of me and rollers, and never again until now. And I just saw these And I thought, I wonder if they make a difference. And they do. If I do them carefully. And I wonder if using a little bit of mousse on as well before the hair dries. I haven't tried that yet, but they do work. And believe it or not, I've used, I don't know, I say there's 20 of them. There is 20 of them. But if I just put a little bit of hair in, a few strands, wind it up tightly, and it turns out better. So I get to use, you know, quite a few of them, about 12 of them I think I've used. Here's the pictures. That one, number 6, is the beautiful curly hair. And this one just shows you how they are when they're in. But they're not uncomfortable at all, and you can wear them in bed. You get a cap to go on with them, which I haven't used. What is it like? Oh, it's just like a little woven cap. Oh, it feels quite nice actually, but I haven't used that. What I have used when I've gone to bed in them, and I only went to bed in them once just to see if it worked, and I used this silk nightcap. You know, silk is supposed to be good for your hair and keep it pristine and glossy and all the rest of it. If you believe everything that they tell you, which I don't. But anyway, that's how I did it, and it works, and I recommend them. I have got, you're going to think I've gone nuts, and my kids are going to think I've gone nuts, right? But I've bought some stuff. In the sales, couldn't resist. It's how I've been occupying my time, looking at these things, and I'm going to come back. It's clothes, or it's clothes, occasion clothes. Don't know what occasion I'm going to have to wear them, but maybe when I go to Italy, or where I'm going to go later in the year, I probably will have the chance to wear them. You know, going out to dinner or something. Anyway, we'll see. But I've got them here. I'm going to show you those. I may come on later. It may be tomorrow. I haven't had breakfast yet. It's 1:15. So I'll be back later. I may come back, and just whilst I'm just sitting here reading a book, and yeah, so we'll see how the evening goes. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.